Have you ever stopped to think that the daily bath you've sworn by your whole life, the one you've always believed keeps you fresh, clean, and healthy, might actually be working against you once you pass 70? It's hard to imagine, right? For years, we've been conditioned to think that more bathing equals better hygiene. But what if that steamy shower or long soak in the tub, the ones you've relied on to wash away the day, could actually be silently stripping your skin, draining your energy, and even putting you at risk of a dangerous fall? This might sound startling, but the truth is that as we age, our skin and body go through changes that mean the old rules don't apply anymore. The good news is, we're here to peel back the curtain on how often seniors should bathe after 70, and trust me, it's not what you've been told all along. In this video, we'll share 7 shocking facts that might completely change the way you or your loved ones approach personal care after 70. Plus, we'll give you one expert-approved trick that keeps seniors fresh and healthy without ever needing to step into a slippery bathroom. So stay with us until the very end, because this information could be a game changer for a safer, more comfortable life as you age. Daily baths can harm senior skin. As we get older, our skin goes through significant changes that make it more susceptible to damage, and what used to be a healthy and refreshing daily bath can actually end up doing more harm than good. Once we reach the age of 70, the natural processes of our skin begin to slow down, making it more fragile and vulnerable. The outer layer of the skin, known as the epidermis, thins out, and the deeper layers, the dermis, begin to weaken due to a decrease in collagen and elastin production. These two components, which were once responsible for keeping the skin firm, smooth, and resilient, diminish with age, leaving the skin thinner and more easily irritated. At the same time, the sebaceous glands, which were once our skin's natural defense by producing oils to keep the skin hydrated, begin to slow down. This means the skin no longer has the same protective moisture barrier it once did, leading to dryness and increased vulnerability to damage from external factors like temperature, pollution, and friction. Similarly, sweat glands become less active, further reducing the skin's ability to regulate moisture. This combination of factors leads to skin that is not just dry, but also much more delicate and fragile than when we were younger. Daily bathing, especially with hot water or harsh soaps, exacerbates these changes. Hot water strips the skin of its already limited natural oils, while strong alkaline soaps disrupt the skin's delicate pH balance. The skin's protective lipid barrier, which helps lock in moisture and fend off bacteria, is eroded, leaving the skin even more vulnerable. The more frequently the skin is exposed to these damaging elements, whether it's from daily showers, long baths, or aggressive scrubbing, the more compromised it becomes. Over time, this can cause the skin to lose its elasticity and moisture, and what starts as dry skin can quickly escalate to more serious issues. In severe cases, the skin can develop xerosis, a condition characterized by extremely dry, scaly skin that can crack, bleed, and sting with every movement. These cracks aren't just a nuisance, they can lead to infections, as the compromised skin is less effective at acting as a barrier to harmful bacteria, fungi, and allergens. Additionally, the irritation and discomfort caused by dry, cracked skin can affect a senior's quality of life. The constant itching and burning sensations may interfere with sleep, while the pain of flaky, raw skin catching on clothing can be overwhelming. For seniors, the physical toll of constant bathing and skin damage can compound the challenges of daily life. For those with mobility issues or conditions like arthritis, the effort required to bathe daily, on top of dealing with skin irritation, can make the simple act of cleaning oneself feel like an insurmountable burden. It's no surprise that dermatologists warn against excessive bathing for older adults, stressing that what was once a helpful hygiene habit can, over time, turn into a health hazard. So as you can see, the impact of daily bathing on seniors' skin isn't just about vanity or comfort, it's about health. When the skin becomes compromised from overwashing, it not only sets the stage for dryness and irritation, but can also make seniors more prone to infections and chronic conditions. This is why it's crucial to reconsider the common belief that more bathing equals better hygiene as we age, especially after 70. A more thoughtful approach to personal care could help protect the skin's fragile barrier, prevent unnecessary discomfort, and reduce the risks of infections or other skin-related issues. Bathing less can lower infection risk. As we age, our skin's ability to heal and defend itself naturally declines, which makes older adults more vulnerable to infections. Surprisingly, one of the best ways to reduce the risk of these infections is to bathe less often. It may sound counterintuitive, but studies support this idea. Research from reputable sources like the New England Journal of Medicine has shown that seniors who bathe less frequently tend to experience fewer skin tears, those small but potentially dangerous rips in the skin that can lead to infections. Unlike younger skin, which bounces back from scrapes and cuts relatively quickly, aging skin is much thinner, slower to heal, and less effective at preventing bacterial or fungal invasions. As skin loses collagen and elasticity, it becomes more prone to breaking when exposed to the physical stress of daily bathing. For instance, frequent scrubbing with water, soap, or even a washcloth can weaken the skin's surface, making it more likely to tear under minimal pressure, like when putting on clothes or brushing against rough surfaces. These small tears are not just cosmetic issues. They create openings for harmful bacteria, such as Staphylococcus aureus or Streptococcus, which can easily enter the body and cause severe infections. In some cases, these infections can lead to cellulitis, a serious skin infection, abscesses, or even systemic infections like sepsis, which can be life-threatening for seniors. By bathing less frequently, such as 2 or 3 times a week, seniors can give their skin the opportunity to retain its natural oils and better protect itself from damage. Instead of exposing the skin to constant washing and drying, which weakens its barrier, reducing the frequency of baths allows the skin to recover and rebuild its natural defenses. Spot cleaning, using a damp cloth to clean key areas like the face, armpits, and groin, can help maintain hygiene without compromising the skin's integrity. This change doesn't just lower the risk of infection, it also reduces the likelihood of skin irritation and the discomfort caused by excessively dry or cracked skin. For seniors with mobility issues, the effort required to bathe frequently can already be exhausting. Adding skin damage from overwashing makes it even harder. By adopting a less frequent bathing routine, seniors can maintain better skin health and reduce the need for constant doctor visits or treatment for skin wounds and infections. Moreover, the risk of infection isn't just about external factors. It's also about internal health. Seniors with weakened immune systems are more vulnerable to infections in general, and a compromised skin barrier only exacerbates this vulnerability. Therefore, minimizing bathing frequency isn't simply a skincare decision. It's a strategy for overall health and well-being. Experts agree that less frequent bathing, combined with other hygiene practices such as using mild pH-balanced cleansers and moisturizing after cleaning, offers a safer and more effective alternative to daily showers or baths. For seniors, it's not just about cleanliness, it's about maintaining their ability to thrive and live comfortably without the added risk of skin damage and infection. Falls are a bigger risk than dirt. While cleanliness is often seen as a top priority, for seniors, the real danger in daily bathing may lie in the bathroom itself. Bathrooms are notoriously hazardous, especially for older adults, due to their slippery surfaces and confined spaces. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury and death among seniors, and daily bathing significantly increases the risk of such accidents. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, more than 1 in 4 adults over the age of 65 experience a fall each year. These falls often result in fractures, hospitalizations, and in some cases, fatalities. The risk of falling is even higher for seniors past the age of 70, when muscle strength diminishes, reflexes slow, and balance becomes more precarious due to conditions like arthritis, osteoporosis, or neuropathy. Every time a senior steps into a wet, slippery shower or bath, they are navigating a potential minefield. The smooth, glossy tiles, soap-slicked surfaces, and water pooling on the floor can make it incredibly difficult to maintain balance. For many seniors, simply stepping into or out of a bathtub or balancing on one leg in the shower can be challenging. Add to that the fact that the steam can obscure vision and the disorienting heat can further reduce focus and coordination. Moreover, most seniors tend to bathe during certain times of day, either in the morning when they're still groggy or in the evening when they're fatigued. These times coincide with periods of reduced energy and focus, further increasing the chances of a fall. In fact, these seemingly minor factors, like stepping over a tub ledge or navigating a slick bathroom floor, can escalate into life-threatening injuries. A simple slip could lead to a hip fracture, a traumatic brain injury, or a serious sprain, all of which could further compromise a senior's independence and mobility. By reducing bathing frequency, say to once or twice a week, seniors can significantly lower the number of times they need to step into these high-risk areas. Fewer trips to the bathroom mean fewer opportunities for falls. Moreover, this simple adjustment can help maintain a sense of cleanliness while avoiding the perils of slippery surfaces, reducing the risk of severe injury. In addition to cutting down on bath-related falls, seniors who bathe less frequently can take steps to make their bathing routine safer. Installing grab bars, using non-slip mats, or opting for seated showers can further reduce fall risks. But the core principle here remains clear. Reducing the frequency of bathing is a highly effective strategy for fall prevention. Prioritizing safety over the conventional idea of daily hygiene is not just a practical decision, it's a life-saving one. Dirt and sweat are less harmful than a fractured femur or a head injury. The trade-off is simple: fewer bathroom visits, fewer falls, and a greater chance of maintaining independence and quality of life. In this case, reducing bathing frequency doesn't mean neglecting cleanliness. It's a thoughtful, scientifically backed decision to protect physical health, ensuring seniors can remain safe and comfortable in their own homes. Your body can clean itself. It might sound surprising, but your body has a remarkable natural cleaning system that doesn't require a daily bath or shower to function properly. The skin, far from being just a passive layer, is a living ecosystem. It hosts beneficial bacteria, natural oils, and a finely tuned moisture balance that work together to keep it healthy and resilient. This complex system, which has evolved over millions of years, allows the body to maintain hygiene without the constant need for external cleaning. The skin microbiome plays a crucial role in this self-cleaning process. It's a community of microorganisms, including bacteria, fungi, and even tiny mites, that live on the skin's surface. These microbes aren't harmful. On the contrary, many of them help protect us from diseases and maintain the skin's health. Beneficial bacteria, such as Cutibacterium acnes and Staphylococcus epidermidis, break down dead skin cells, oils, and sweat, turning them into harmless byproducts while preventing the growth of harmful pathogens. This microbial community also produces antimicrobial compounds that actively fight off bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus, a common cause of skin infections. In addition to the beneficial microbes, natural oils produced by the sebaceous glands help keep the skin moist and act as a protective barrier against dirt, allergens, and irritants. The skin's ability to shed dead skin cells, known as desquamation, naturally removes grime, contributing to cleanliness without the need for constant washing. However, frequent bathing, especially with hot water or harsh soaps, disrupts this finely balanced system. Hot water dissolves the natural oils, leaving the skin vulnerable and dry. Strong soaps, with their high pH, kill off the beneficial bacteria that are essential for maintaining the skin's natural barrier. For seniors, whose oil production has already decreased due to aging, overbathing can lead to dry, irritated skin, eczema flare-ups, and even allergic reactions. Research has shown that excessive washing and overuse of harsh detergents can result in an imbalance of the skin microbiome, increasing the risk of skin infections, irritation, and discomfort. By reducing the frequency of full-body baths, seniors can allow their skin's natural processes to work uninterrupted. Bathing just a few times a week, combined with mild pH balance cleansers, helps preserve the skin's natural oils and microbial balance. In turn, this supports the skin's ability to fend off harmful bacteria and keep the body clean, reducing the need for harsh and frequent washing. This approach to hygiene doesn't just maintain physical cleanliness, it respects and supports the body's innate wisdom. By allowing the skin to do its job, seniors can improve skin health, minimize irritation, and reduce the likelihood of infections. It's a simple, effective way to keep the skin fresh and healthy, while also recognizing that sometimes less is more when it comes to personal care. For seniors, rethinking the daily bath ritual and embracing the body's natural cleaning abilities is a revolutionary shift in self-care. It acknowledges the skin's remarkable resilience and empowers seniors to maintain hygiene in a way that is both safer and more sustainable for their health and well-being. This shift in perspective can lead to healthier, more balanced skin while also reducing the physical and emotional burden of excessive bathing. Expert recommendations. As science and research on aging continue to evolve, experts in geriatrics and dermatology are advocating for a shift in the way seniors approach personal hygiene. A growing body of evidence suggests that seniors over the age of 70 do not need to bathe every day in the same way younger individuals might. In fact, many professionals now recommend bathing just once or twice a week, with adjustments based on individual health needs, activity levels, and personal comfort. Leading experts, including dermatologists and specialists in geriatrics, have recognized the unique needs of aging skin. For example, guidelines from organizations such as the American Academy of Dermatology and research from reputable institutions like Johns Hopkins University emphasize that frequent bathing may not be necessary and can even be harmful, given the thinning and drying of the skin that naturally occurs with age. These professionals highlight that older skin, which is already more fragile and prone to irritation, benefits more from gentle care rather than frequent exposure to hot water and harsh soaps. Rather than adhering to the outdated belief that more frequent bathing is better, experts now encourage a more personalized approach to hygiene. For seniors, the ideal bathing frequency should be tailored to their specific circumstances. Factors such as activity level, mobility, health status, and even climate can affect how often one needs to bathe. A sedentary senior who spends most of their time indoors may not generate enough sweat or dirt to warrant daily washing, while a more active senior may need more frequent cleaning, particularly for areas prone to sweating or odors. For those who have specific conditions, such as incontinence or chronic wounds, targeted cleaning may be more important than a full-body soak. Experts recommend spot cleaning or using a damp cloth to clean areas like the underarms, groin, and face. This allows seniors to maintain hygiene without the stress and potential harm of frequent full-body baths. Additionally, these experts stress that, while cleanliness is important, the goal is not just to avoid germs, but to protect the skin's natural barrier, which can be compromised by excessive washing. This shift in recommendations is supported by numerous studies that show a reduction in the frequency of bathing leads to fewer reports of skin irritation, dryness, and infections in older adults. When seniors bathe less often, they allow their skin to retain its natural oils and moisture, which in turn helps keep it healthier and better able to fight off environmental stressors. For many seniors, reducing the frequency of bathing is not just a matter of skin care. It's also a matter of energy conservation. Bathing can be physically taxing, especially for those with limited mobility, arthritis, or respiratory issues. The physical act of standing in the shower, bending to scrub, or even getting in and out of a tub can become exhausting. By bathing less frequently, seniors can conserve their energy for other activities that improve their quality of life, like socializing, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. Experts also note that this change doesn't mean neglecting hygiene. It's about making smarter, more effective choices for older adults' specific needs. The aim is to strike a balance between maintaining personal cleanliness and protecting skin health, while also recognizing that bathing is not the only way to stay clean. Small adjustments, such as using gentle wipes, maintaining oral hygiene, and changing clothes regularly, can help seniors feel fresh and maintain dignity without overburdening their bodies. Overall, the advice from experts is clear. Less frequent bathing can be a healthier, safer option for seniors. By moving away from the idea that daily baths are necessary, older adults can embrace a more balanced approach to hygiene that aligns with their body's natural rhythms and needs. This not only supports skin health, but also enhances their overall well-being, making self-care simpler and more sustainable in their later years. Daily baths can drain seniors' energy. What may seem like a simple task, taking a daily bath, can actually become a physically demanding and exhausting ordeal for many seniors. For older adults, especially those with conditions such as arthritis, cardiovascular issues, or chronic respiratory diseases, the act of bathing can require far more energy than it did in their younger years. In fact, bathing frequently can leave seniors drained and fatigued, reducing their ability to enjoy other important activities throughout the day. Research from the Journal of the American Medical Association has highlighted the physical toll that frequent bathing can take on seniors. For example, standing in a shower for 10 to 15 minutes, especially under warm water, can put a strain on the cardiovascular system. The heat from the water dilates blood vessels, potentially lowering blood pressure and causing dizziness or lightheadedness. This can lead to a risk of fainting or losing balance, especially for seniors who already have limited mobility or weaker muscles. Additionally, seniors with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, or other lung conditions may struggle to breathe in the steam-filled bathroom, further compounding the difficulty of showering. The effort required to clean themselves, whether it's bending down to wash their feet, scrubbing their back, or even holding onto a soap bar, can be painful and exhausting, particularly for those with arthritis or joint stiffness. The physical strain of getting in and out of a bathtub or maneuvering in a cramped shower can also be taxing, causing further wear and tear on already tired muscles and joints. After bathing, seniors may feel completely drained, and the fatigue can linger long after they finish. Simple tasks like getting dressed, preparing meals, or engaging in physical activities can feel like monumental tasks after the physical exertion of bathing. This exhaustion can lead to a decrease in overall well-being, reducing the senior's ability to engage in social interactions, exercise, or even pursue hobbies they enjoy. Moreover, the lingering tiredness can interfere with cognitive function, potentially leading to feelings of isolation, depression, or frustration. By reducing the frequency of bathing, say to once or twice a week, seniors can conserve precious energy for more enjoyable and fulfilling activities. A lighter bathing schedule means less strain on the body, allowing seniors to maintain a greater sense of independence and vitality. They can focus on what truly matters: staying active, maintaining social connections, and enjoying quality time with family and friends. Even for those who prefer to bathe regularly, using adaptive equipment like shower chairs or handheld shower heads can help alleviate some of the physical strain. These modifications can make bathing more comfortable and less physically demanding, while still allowing for personal hygiene maintenance. Furthermore, adopting a more energy-efficient approach to hygiene can improve overall mood and reduce feelings of exhaustion. Studies have shown that seniors who cut back on excessive bathing report fewer complaints of fatigue and improved mental well-being. This shift in routine not only helps to preserve physical energy, but also enhances the emotional and psychological quality of life, as seniors can enjoy their day without being worn out from unnecessary physical exertion. In short, daily bathing may not only be physically taxing, but may also interfere with a senior's overall health and happiness. Reducing the frequency of bathing is not just about preserving skin health, but about conserving energy for the activities that truly matter. It's about embracing a routine that respects the senior body's limits and makes everyday life more manageable and enjoyable. Hygiene doesn't have to mean daily baths. When we think of hygiene, most people associate it with frequent bathing or showering. However, for seniors, maintaining good hygiene doesn't necessarily require daily full-body baths. In fact, there are many other practical and effective ways to stay clean and fresh without subjecting the body to the stress of daily showers, which can be physically taxing and even harmful to aging skin. Modern hygiene doesn't require a full-body soak to maintain cleanliness. There are plenty of alternatives that can meet the hygiene needs of seniors while reducing the risk of skin damage, fatigue, and falls. For example, spot cleaning with a damp washcloth or using gentle wet wipes for areas like the armpits, groin, and face is an excellent way to keep those high-sweat areas clean without having to take a full bath. These targeted cleanses are simple, convenient, and much gentler on aging skin. They also allow seniors to maintain a sense of cleanliness without overburdening their skin or body. For seniors who are concerned about odor, These alternative methods can be particularly effective. A quick wipe down with a wet cloth or the use of deodorant can easily manage odors that typically prompt daily showers. It's a matter of focusing on the key areas where sweat and bacteria accumulate, such as underarms, feet, and groin, rather than subjecting the entire body to a full rinse. Oral care is another crucial part of hygiene that is often overlooked in the context of bathing. Brushing teeth, flossing, and using mouthwash daily is just as essential for maintaining freshness and preventing infections as regular bathing. For seniors, maintaining oral hygiene can prevent bad breath, gum disease, and even systemic infections, which can be detrimental to their overall health. Regular oral care doesn't require a full body wash, but plays a vital role in a person's sense of cleanliness and well-being. Changing clothes regularly also plays an essential role in hygiene, especially for seniors. Light, breathable fabrics help wick away moisture, which helps prevent odors and keeps the skin dry. Fresh clothes can make a significant difference in how seniors feel, maintaining their dignity and freshness without the need for a daily bath. Additionally, using dry shampoo can be an excellent alternative to washing hair every day, especially for seniors with mobility issues or those living in colder climates, where wet hair can be uncomfortable and even lead to health risks. What's key to remember here is that maintaining hygiene is not about the frequency of full-body baths, but about adapting self-care to fit the realities of aging. For seniors, this means finding the right balance that works for their skin, energy levels, and personal preferences. Whether through spot cleaning, oral care, or regular clothing changes, seniors can stay clean and comfortable without overexerting themselves or risking harm. These alternative approaches to hygiene also help preserve a sense of dignity for seniors, particularly for those who may feel embarrassed or frustrated by their inability to manage traditional bathing routines. By adopting a more flexible and tailored approach, seniors can take control of their personal care, all while avoiding the negative consequences of excessive bathing. It's about embracing a routine that feels natural, easy, and sustainable, one that helps seniors feel clean and confident without unnecessary physical strain. In conclusion, good hygiene doesn't need to be synonymous with daily baths. It's about finding the right strategies that maintain cleanliness and comfort while considering the needs of aging bodies. From spot cleaning to oral care and fresh clothes, there are many ways to stay fresh and healthy, proving that sometimes less is more when it comes to personal care. The focus should always be on what works best for the individual, allowing seniors to maintain a healthy, comfortable, and dignified life as they age. Conclusion. As we've explored in this video, the traditional belief that daily baths are essential for maintaining hygiene and health doesn't necessarily hold up as we age. In fact, for seniors, frequent bathing can have unintended negative effects on both skin and overall well-being. The combination of thinner, more fragile skin, decreased production of natural oils, and the physical toll of bathing can create significant challenges for seniors over 70. What we've learned is that bathing less frequently, whether it's once or twice a week, can actually be a healthier choice. It helps preserve the skin's natural barrier, reduces the risk of infections, and lowers the chances of dangerous falls in the bathroom. Furthermore, less frequent bathing allows seniors to conserve their energy, giving them more stamina for the activities that truly matter, like spending time with loved ones or engaging in hobbies. Additionally, maintaining hygiene doesn't have to mean stepping into a slippery shower or soaking in a tub. Spot cleaning, oral care, and changing into fresh clothes are all effective ways to stay clean while minimizing physical strain. With these alternatives, seniors can maintain their dignity, comfort, and health without the risks associated with daily showers or baths. By shifting our perspective on hygiene and embracing a more individualized approach to personal care, we allow seniors to enjoy a safer, more comfortable life. It's not about neglecting cleanliness, but rather about adapting hygiene practices to suit the unique needs of aging bodies. It's a small but powerful change that can make a big difference in the quality of life for seniors.